Hello and happy new year. It's 2022 and exciting year for everyone. And every day is an opportunity for us to work on our goals, work on our dreams so that we can make our life more meaningful and fulfilling. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am life coach Shaun, the man from Pasig City from Life Coach Philippines, and this is coaching for workforce management. We took a break, about 2 weeks break, for coaching Think Talk, to give way for everyone to celebrate the holiday season, the festive season. And I hope you're able to enjoy your new year, your Christmas, your time with your family, finally having that vacation time, at least for 1 week or 2 weeks or so, depending on where you're at or what work that you do. For some, they still needed to work, over the holidays, but that's okay. It's something to celebrate. It's still a great way for us to be able to be thankful that we have work. We're earning, we're getting the blessing from the work that we do, and we're able to do something for more meaningful and fulfilling in all of the things that we're doing in life. Thank you for joining me for Coaching for Workforce Management. And this coaching conversation are for leaders at work who wants to live a more balanced life. If you are someone who wants to work, have the balanced life that you're looking for between your work and your life, welcome to the show. And my mission in the show is to be able to help the workplace create a mentally fit working environment so that the workforce stays inspired and motivated to succeed in their professional and personal goals. Thank you for joining me live today. We're coming in live on a Monday, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are currently located as of this very moment. And please do tag your friends and circulate this video who might be in need of what I will be sharing with you this morning or this session. You may also give a shout out to people you want to message. If you are watching this on a replay in the future, please do comment in there, hashtag replay. I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI-Connect. If you are new to the platform, please like, follow, and subscribe so that you can get the updates real time. And if we have videos, if we have posting as well, you'll get that real time as well. It's a good opportunity for 2022. It's the start of the year. It's January for us to invest on learning, to invest in ourselves, to invest on developing a skill, a talent, or anything that you have in there that will keep you relevant in the future. I've learned the importance of personal development. And when I say personal development, it's not just reading books. It's not just watching videos. It's not just watching, hearing or listening to podcasts and so on. It's more of investing on training, investing on coaching, investing on things that would allow you to be a better person, allow you to have a better mindset, to have a better habits, to have a better behavior in all of the things that you do. All right. If this is the first time you're joining me, if this is the first time you're seeing me, if this is the first time we're engaging with each other, I am, as I've said, I am life coach Shaun. I'm a professional, certified co-actively co-create life coach, and I'm also a certified mental health coach. And as a life coach, I empower men to be mentally fit so that they can stay inspired to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. I help people walk, or I help men walk in fidelity. And I walk men in fidelity so that they can continuously journey in fidelity. So that infidelity in their relationship, fidelity in their walks with God, fidelity in the things that they do, fidelity in all of the areas of your life. Maybe it can either be in your relationship, in the work that you do, with your relationship with your spouse, your children, your parents. These are the things that I help men out there so that you can start really expressing, start telling people what you want in your life and what is it really that your heart is desiring. In my professional life, I am a call center and executive for one of the Fortune 500 companies offering global services and consultancy. Maybe you've known them, maybe you've heard them. One again, they are part of the 500 Fortune 500 companies. I focus in the area of workforce management, and workforce management is an art and science of putting the right people at the right place at the right time, doing the right things. That's what I do. And my tenure in the call center industry has been more than 14 years. And most of my career is focused on the leadership role. I've handled people, I've handled 1,000 people, if I can remember correctly. Making sure that the call center operations are able to meet their numbers. And in my personal life, I'm a family man. I have been married for 19 years, and my wife, you know her, she's coached in, is also part of Coaching Think Talk, and she does her episode here every Monday at 4 p.m. So stay tuned in there if you're someone, maybe you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a woman, you're looking for strengthening relationship, or you want to strengthen your relationship either with your spouse, your children, family members, parents, join her. It's going to be at 4 p.m. later. Have a conversation with her, message her later, and just enjoy the moment and really learning in there. We have kids, they're both teenagers now. My eldest daughter is an animator and an entrepreneur. She's, if you're looking for commissions, if you want to be able to convert your face into something animated, that is something that you can do. And you can see the image on my back here. This is something that she created when she was still young. So that's her first painting, if I remember correctly. So that is one of the things that she's doing. So that's my daughter. My son, working his way to becoming an influencer in the automotive industry. That is one of his passion. I mean, I think he got that from me, because that's one of the things that I wanted to do as well in the automotive industry. And we are a family of creators and game changers. That's who we are. My wife, my two kids, we are creators. That is something that we're working towards too. We're developing, we're honing. And maybe you are someone, you're a mom, you're a dad, who have this passion for drawing, have this passion for creating. Maybe you parked that for the longest time because someone told you that it's not beautiful. What you work on is something ugly. What you work on is something that's not, good for their palates. But I tell you, when you start working on that, when you start expressing that, when you start showing that, it just makes life so wonderful, so joyful, so colorful. And I've learned that, as I progress, and it's something that I want to be able to share with you as well as we progress in all of the things that we do. All right. So today I'm going to talk to you about getting started. Yeah, again, it's January. It's the first Monday of January. It's January 3rd, and I'm gonna teach you getting started. The 3 tips to sort your way to a successful career. If you're someone who are in the stage of your career right now and you're asking yourself, is this really something for me, or this is something that I want to do? Or maybe you're aspiring something and you can't seem to move forward to. Or maybe you're someone who's so successful in your career already, but you seem to be, there seem to be something lacking in there, and you can't express that, you can't say that because you're still finding with that. And that is something that you're someone, or the one thing that I've shared with you, then welcome, you're in the right space. All right. So before I begin, I would just like to acknowledge, of course, my better half is there, Coach Joya and Bridget. Thank you for joining us this wonderful morning. Maraming salamat. Share this video to other people. Let's bless other people in the digital space, and then let's help them out. Okay. So it's the first Monday of the year. What are you hopeful for this year? Have you ever asked yourself that? Maybe last year you started your uh, New Year's resolution. How many New Year's resolution have you created? I think I've created a lot of those stuffs, and unfortunately, not all of the New Year resolution is not materializing for me. But for most of you, for some of you, Monday can be a chaotic day for many. I've seen in the news that a lot of people are flocking to the bus stations for them to be able to go through their workplace, and many people are rushing for work. For some who's fortunate enough to be working from home are forcing themselves to get out of bed. It's a cold Monday morning. For those of you, maybe you're here in Metro Manila, I'm here in Pasig City. Yeah, it's a cold morning that you just want to lay down in bed and just rest there. But of course, you can't, because you need to do the work that you do. And at most times when the hustle and bustle of work starting and beginning, we lose sight of assessing where we're at right now, and where we're at as far as our goals is concerned. Are we near our goals? Are we far our goals? Or are we still working on our goals? Is that something that we're still doing? And there are times that we ask ourselves, is what I'm doing still worth the time that I have? Is still worth the stress that I experience for colleagues, from clients, from other people? or still worth the dramas that you experience from other people in your surrounding, especially the experiences that you have in your work. Then you start to contemplate if, is this something that still want to do every single day? Yeah, I want to live my life like this every single day? Have you ever asked that question? Well, the reality is you don't really need to live that kind of life every single day if you're living it. If you're not, good for you. But if you are, you don't have to. You can step away from that if you want to move towards something that's more valuable and meaningful. And you can start making the change if you first learn the skills that you need to learn. And of course, be equipped with the right knowledge for you to start living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. And you joining me today, it's a fresh start. It's a good start for you to jumpstart and think about, what is it that I can learn from this session? What is it that I can learn from this conversation that you can take away, utilize that, implement that in your work? And my hope and my prayer is you're able to learn something, get something from here, just one thing that you can learn from, which you can implement after this. All right. I'm going to share to you the 5S. Yeah. The 5S is a popular workplace organizational methodology that proposes 5 steps. So I'm going to share to you 5 steps. It's sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. If you're doing housekeeping work at the workplace, this is something that you can do. And I'm not just talking about cleaning physically. Sometimes you would clean your desk, clean the trash, and so on and so forth. I'm not talking about that physically. You can also utilize this on your mind and the way that you think, the way you process things, the way your clutters. These are the things that you can start using. And the 5S methodology, it all begins with sorting. To each his own, as a popular phrases goes, you are free to choose from an array of choices in life, array choices in the way that you do things, and you don't uh, unfortunately, not a lot of us really sort and arrange things. And if you're really able to do that, then you can clearly make necessary options for you to live life better. And the origin of 5S, you might ask, okay, this is the first time that you've heard this, maybe the first time that you listen to 5S. What is that? The 5S is linked to the Toyota production system. So Toyota, right? Toyota, it's a motor company. And it traces back to the post-war Japan to handle workplace organization, creating a step-by-step system for people to follow. Yeah, very simple. The way that it's structured is for people to be more efficient, so for not for them to waste any time doing things, or reaching for some things that and looking for some things, and that can be a tedious task, right? It can really affect you as the way that you think about things. And its purpose is to help workplace function better by making it easier for people to work at work. Yeah, for people to work at work. Now let's define each keys. Yeah, I'm gonna again. It's 5. The first one is sort. Sort is keep only the essential items needed for you to complete a task. Yeah. Think about specific processes, specific procedures, specific templates, specific reports, maybe meeting. I've attended a lot of meetings that sometimes I ask myself, do I need to be there? Sort all of this out. Maybe you don't need to be there. Maybe you just need someone who is someone lower than you, that you can use them or ask them to attend the meeting so they can focus on being strategic, especially for someone who's a leader and managing a team. And there is anything that is not needed for you to be able to complete the work that you do, or to complete the process, then you can leave that, park that in, put that in a parking area somewhere, so that you won't need to waste your time doing some things that is not valuable or will not bear fruit of the things that you're doing. The mental model masterclass we've been learning for the last 8 months, and one of the things that I've learned in there is the Pareto principle. If you're familiar with this, maybe you've heard this, maybe you got trained with it. It's a 80-20 principle, where you need to focus on the 20% that will yield you 80% of the result. So find the 20%, focus on your energy in with that, and I will tell you, if you're doing it rightly, if you're doing it, if you're mastering it, it will yield you the result. And if you need help, let us know here at Life Coach Philippines. We'll be happy to help you to really start learning that 80-20 Pareto principle. All right. So that's the first one, sort. The second is set to order. Make sure that the items are organized in ways that are located or designated in the place that you can, easily take that, retrieve that, and so on. And this goes as well in your desktop, in your computer, in your laptops, whatever you're using right now, maybe tablet. This is something that you use, and you can start organizing the folders that you have. So when you need something, maybe you need the report, maybe you need a presentation materials, what have you, you can easily retrieve that. And when you organize it, it makes the task that you're doing far easier for you to be able to complete. And it also requires you less time for you to move around looking for the files that you have, maybe looking for information that you have, and searching for anything. Sometimes this can be taxing, and this can take too much of the time and take away for you in being creative and innovating new things for you to become better. So that is the second one. Number three is shine. Yeah. Be proactive in keeping your workplace or headspace as well clean and orderly. The more that you order them, the more that you're able to keep things in sync and in order, the better it is for you to be able to process things. And this allows you to be reminded of the purpose that you do at work, rather than just doing some checklist, finishing things just because of, hey, it's sake, you need to do it. You can step out of that and do something meaningful and fulfilling. Make sure that you are removing anything that's causing clutter. So this is what this step is in shine. And clean your desk, remove any eyesore in there. At times you have some trash in there. You'll clean that up or organize things so that it's neat and tidy. And you do this as well in your computer, in your desktop, as I've said, so you won't have to cram when your boss or your client is asking you for information. The next is standardize. Standardize is to review your processes, standardize the work that you do, standardize, how things are being done. Going through back the first three S that I've shared with you is this will help you allow to create rules that will benefit you on how your task is being performed. And standardization can happen in your schedule, standardization can happen with the charts that you do. It also can be a standardized that you can utilize for a test list or a checklist that you will need to accomplish. All right. Good morning, Coach Lawrence. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me. And lastly, sustain. If you are doing something new, especially if it's something different, something that you haven't done before, you can be motivated at first, but as you progress, if you experience challenges, mistakes, errors, it can be demotivating, right? It can lower down that urge for you to be able to move forward. And as you continue to sustain this, as you continue to practice, as you continue to conduct audits, you can maintain the discipline that you need for you to go through the 4S. And as you master all of this, you master the mindset, you master your habits, you'll be able to create or see the results that you have in the behavior that you do, and also the work that you do, and also the relationship that you had. All right. So don't be conformed to what is normal. I've learned that the hard way. Stop conforming to what is normal. Do something radical. Do something change. Create your new normal. You don't have to please other people. People pleasing just removes the joy in them, because you cannot please other people. I tell you, you cannot do that, and you don't have to please other people. You need to do the things that you're required to do or you're asked to do. That's it's what you do, and you only need to be true to what you profess. And you are unique. You need to remind myself. I keep on reminding myself that I am a unique human being. Sometimes people would tell me that I'm weird, and that is totally okay. Keep it. It will serve you, and eventually it will serve you in your purpose over time. So don't focus on other people. Don't focus on what people are saying. Don't focus on what people are doing. Focus on what works for you. And I tell you, when you're able to do that, it makes a journey far enjoyable. Recently I just started work. I started work as a consultant, and one of the things that I've learned is I have this behaviors and mindset that I've carried along in the last 14 years of my career, and I've realized that while it helped me achieve my goal, it's not serving me anymore. And the more that I begin to realize and understood the things that are serving not serving me, the more that I move towards being me, being who I am, being my inner being, because that is something that makes life more powerful and meaningful, because you don't need to force yourself to other people to do things. All right. So I'm going to share to you three tips on how you can really start, you can really start getting successful in your career and getting started in there. Sorting makes things far, far better. It allows you to think clearly, think properly. I'm going to give you three things that you can start sorting very, very quick. You don't have to do a lot of complex things. Make this simple, right? Three things that you can do. You can start sorting. Number one is sort your values. Like, what are the things that you value? What are the things that are important to you? What are the things that um, makes you do the things that you want to do? What are the things that would move you towards saying that I wake up because of this? you know Sort your values. Sort the values that you have. Your values must move you towards an experience. Yep. I've learned for the last 38 years, well, 39 years, I'm 39, I turned 39 last year. And I've learned that most of the values that I have was moving away from an experience. It was like, what was happening to me? But when I realized that, when I accepted, I've learned that, okay, I needed to make sure that the values that I set, the values that I keep, the values that I maintain must move me towards an experience. And rather than riding away from experience, it's much better because you are more intentional about the things that you do. So sort the values that you have. What are the values that you have? Because the more that you understand your values, the more that you sort them out, from priorities as well, it makes life so simple. I tell you, it makes life so simple. And one of the top values that I have is humor. So I'm utilizing that. And it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful experience. All right. Thank you, Master Coach Jasmine, for joining me. Coach Nords, Johan na pala. Coach Johan, maraming salamat. Yeah, Coach Nords, don't be conformed to what the normal. You don't have to please other people. Stop pleasing other people. You don't have to please other people. You're unique. You are unique. All right. Number two, that you need to sort the people that you allow in your space, because the more you're intentional about the people that you allow in your space, the better it is for you to live in your life. Sort those people that doesn't serve you, so it doesn't serve your purpose. I mean, sort those people that are negative and positive influencers. If you have people in there that are negatively influencing the way you think, you're not being positive, you're thinking about negative things, you're thinking about the bad things and all of those things. Sort them out, get them out, or talk to them, have a conversation with them, a productive conversation with them, that they're not serving your truest purpose, because every one of us has been born in this world to do something great, and you are great. So make sure that you're doing great things, and don't follow what other people are telling you what you do. Make sure that you're empowered to make the right decisions. As I said, if that is a challenge right now, hire a coach. Get a coach. When I started coaching 3 years ago, I invested in life coaching. I had a coach, and right now I'm still investing on one-on-one coaching with my coach, which is Master Coach A, is my personal coach, and it has been a wonderful experience. So sort the people that you allow in your space, sustain those that celebrate you but don't tolerate you. Again, sustain the people that celebrate you, either small, big or small, but doesn't tolerate the behaviors that is not serving your purpose. And maybe that those are something that's a blind spot that you can see, that helps you gain clarity. All right. Number three, last one that you can sort: things that you consume. Yeah. What are the things that you consume? You may say, Coach, I consume food. Just not food. Of course, food is important. You are what you eat. I believe in that. But could also sort the things that you consume in the digital space, what videos you watch, what audiobooks you listen to, what books you read. Make a assessment of that, sort that out, whatever you consume in there, shine upon those who can help you, that helps you grow, that helps you become a better person. Focus on that. And I tell you, when you're focused on that, when you're intentional about the things that you consume, you are far, far better and seeing the world in a different perspective. Because the more that you're intentional, the better it is for you to process things, and the better is it for you to be more empathic and compassionate to other people. Especially if you're working with people that sometimes you would think you don't want to work with this, but you need to, because you know better, and you want to help them become better. All right. So those are the three things. As I've said, sort the values that you have, sort the people that you allow in your space, and sort what you consume. All right. So don't be conformed to what is normal. As I've said, create your own normal. Don't have to please other people. Don't have to please other people. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you profess. You are a unique individual. Keep this up, and it will serve your purpose for the long time. Remember that it's challenging to sustain what you don't sort. It is challenging to sustain what you don't sort. So continue to sort. Utilize the 5S that I've shared to you. That is something that will really radically change your life. All right. So are you someone who's exhausted or maybe burnt out at work? Maybe you're in that situation in which you wake up in the morning and you ask yourself, is this really something that I want? Is this something that I want to do? Well, if you are in the space right now, you feel that, or maybe you're thinking about, maybe I'm in that state right now. I'm excited to share to you a program that will allow you to finally break free from this vicious cycle of monotony, that vicious cycle of, ito na naman, it's the same thing. By digging deep on understanding what is really important to you, you become inspired and motivated to pursue a happy and fulfilled life. And I'm introducing to you, if you want to take advantage and really make that radical change, I'm introducing to you the uh, uh, life transformation silver lining coaching program. And this program will allow you to finally identify the goal that keeps you inspired and motivated. Imagine having a list of that, or maybe you remember the times which you were so motivated, you were so inspired to continue to do that. And that is something that this program will give you. It will also allow you to plan out intentionally what actions you need to do, identify the obstacles that will, make sure that you won't sabotage your success. Sometimes we sabotage our own success. I am not accepted in there. I do that as well. That's why I have a coach, and create action plans for you to be able to handle it in an efficient and effective way. Plus, what you will also get is a list of things that brings you joy, that brings spark in the things that you do, and also brings hope in becoming a better person than before. Better person that you were last year. All right? So if you need help, if you need to get started in the process and organizing your affairs, let me know. Let's have a conversation. Contact me at 0917-569-4200. That's 0917-569-4200. Or you can share your questions in the comment section below. Just feel free to message that. Happy to help you, happy to serve you, happy to see you become the best version that you are. And I tell you, you can be, if you want to, you know, just put in the time in there, and we'll help you out. You'll do well. We have a community and a tribe of professional certified life coaches here in the Philippines, and here at Life Coach Philippines. If you want to know more, message us here, and we'll be happy to serve you. All right. As I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. If you are yet to be a smart holder of the B Learning e-card and you're still missing on the perks that we are enjoying, today is the best time for you to connect with us and take action. Please connect with Coach Giselle through 0917-586-1661 to join the Be Learning Society. It's a tent maker of the Be Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. What you will get out of this is three perks. Number one is a 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. You also get, which is the second one, the full access to the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, which happens every fourth Saturday of the month. Plus, you get a benefit, which is the third perk of a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And please, please, please save the date. It's going to be on January 29th, on the fifth Saturday for this time, kasi holiday, di ba? So, fifth Saturday for this time, but moving forward, it's going to be the fourth Saturday at 7 p.m. for our next Mental Model Masterclass. My Master Coach A will teach about the transformation mental model. You see that in the screen. Be transformed. Yan. Transformation is a radical shift of the identity level. And this masterclass, what you will get out of this, Master Coach A will go deeper on what transformation is, what is involved in transforming oneself, and the biggest transformation bottleneck and how to overcome it. I think this is one of the biggest things for me anyway, is to understand what is are those bottlenecks, that's hindering me from moving towards and being, just advancing on the things that I'm doing. It's time for radical shift, so do not miss this masterclass. Please connect with Coach Yourself to 0917-586-1661 to discover more information or to ask for more information, and also for you to register. All right? When you truly understand what transformation is, you will also have a full grasp of the degree of resistance that's come along with this, that you need to know how to deal with these bottlenecks that you have in your transformation, so that you know how to deal with that resistance that shows up in the process. All right? Again, connect with Coach Yourself to 0917-586-1661. Also, for those individuals who are intending to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach like me, Master Coach A is now offering Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. This is a CPD accredited course with 40 CPD units. So if you are working on your CPD for this year, you are in the right space. CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things. And this is what makes CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. And life coaching is the 21st century learning experience that's empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. And what you will get out of the CACC certification, you get a 21-day web-based learning. You will also get a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. You will also get a handful of bonuses. So please connect with Coach Yourself to 0917-586-1661 to discover opportunities waiting for you in this profession. All right? Maraming salamat for joining me, Coach Lazy. Thank you for joining me this wonderful Monday morning. And I tell you, when you start to focus on the things that's more important to you, life would be better. I tell you, life can be more and more joyful than where you're at right now. Don't lose hope. Help is available. Just come and join us. Coaching TikTok happens every single day at 10 p.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. Do join us again later for another coaching conversation with Coach Marife for coaching for fitness and nutrition. That's going to be at 2 p.m. And my better half, of course, Coach Tien in coaching for a relationship. That's going to be at 4 p.m. So you continue to invest in yourself. If you're ready, when you're ready, even if you're not ready, come and join us. Message us here. We're happy to support you and help you as you go along. Once again, this is Life Coach Shaun Joya from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching TikTok. Coaches like us think and talk like this, and this is us from the Philippines. La bam boom, la bam boom, la bam boom. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. we're here to help you rise up and be creative.